The best videos on the internet. What are they? Now, of course, there are varying opinions here, so I'm just gonna go over my personal favorite videos on YouTube. So these videos that you're gonna see are a mixture of funny videos, wholesome videos, meaningful videos, and just random stuff like that. So of course these are tailored to my interests, but I hope that some of you will appreciate some of them. Now, a link to this playlist that I've gathered, there's like 37 videos, will be down below. Be sure to check out every single video because, you know, support the original creators, right? Alright, let's take a peek. So we start off with this video called It Do Go Down. Now, I'm quite sure a lot of you have seen this. So it's about these two people who are fishing and the person, like, guiding the boat. He tries to convince his friend that the channel that they're on doesn't go down when in fact it does. And he's singing.
It don't go down.
It goes down.
No, it don't. It do go down. Oh!
So it starts off kind of peaceful. He's singing and then it goes wrong. I don't know why, but it's on this list. Let's go to the next one. So this video is more wholesome than funny. Look at them coming. They're just all rushing in. So yeah, they all just come in, right? So I recommend you give it a watch. It's a wholesome video. So I didn't really explain, but this playlist I sort of assembled over the years. So this one is about a sea lion who pranks a guy sleeping. So the sea lion messes up and feels bad about it. But here we go. They're gonna go in for the prank now. See, so there's a guy sleeping. The instructions. The sea lion understands, which is cool. Yeah. I love how the sea lion thinks it's funny as well. So this next video is from Doctor Who, where the 12th Doctor, Peter Capaldi, sings the middle 8, which for those of you who don't know is this part of the Doctor Who theme tune. Which got cut out eventually, which is kind of unfortunate because it's a nice piece of music. Give it a listen. He just sings it, that's all. So, I don't know. You could see his inner fan coming in because the actor was a fan growing up. Best Doctor ever. The next video I'm not going to play, but it's basically a band pranking their director with a Me channel. Recommend you give it a watch. Next video.
Stuffed in your face as usual. I gotta have a good me.
You know what? I'm not... I'm sure a lot of you have seen this one as well. It's an interesting take on Garfield, but I just really like the video. It's so stupid, I guess that's why.
That does it. I'm done. That's the last straw.
You can see what I mean. It's supposed to be funny, but yeah, good video. Okay, this one, I don't know if I can play the music for. I don't think I can. He-Man was a TV show back in the day that my mom and my uncle, they grew up watching. And so they added this cover of a song. I play this video a lot for my uncle, and he always cracks up when I play it, so yeah. This next clip is from Trailer Park Boys. So this character, Jacob, asks if he can hang out by Julian. So he looks up to Julian, he thinks he's cool, and the way the scene escalates is why I think it's funny.
Fires it. What should I do next, Mr. Leahy?
I'm sorry, Jacob, I got nothing for you on this one.
Is it okay if I just hang out by Julian?
Yeah, it's okay if you fucking hang out by Julian. I don't give a shit. Why don't you just fucking lighten up, Jimmy? What are you talking about, you dumb gurgling
Why do you keep fucking getting up in everyone's face? Just stay out of this. Everyone shut the fuck up.
It's so... it just escalates. That's why it's so great. Honestly, best show in the world. This next clip I can't show, obvious copyright reasons. It's the instrumental to September by Earth, Wind & Fire. Every year, my brother and my uncle and I get up to some interesting shenanigans. We're just not going to talk about it. And yes, we're doing it this year. I don't know how people are going to react to it. Okay, so this one is another wholesome video. It's about a deer going for a morning skip across a beach. So this is a fawn, young deer, who is just skipping across the beach. Obviously, not just walking, skipping, so you can see it's having a nice fun time. Just another wholesome video. Look at him go. Kind of peaceful, yeah. Oh, this one's just sad. So this video links to my childhood. There was this TV show called Blue's Clues, and the main character, Steve, was leaving the show. And what they wrote in for his character was that he was going to college. I think this is the whole clip of him going to college, his farewell. You see there's Steve and the other guy, I don't even remember his name. So they were basically replacing the cast, but they actually had an out for him. Oh. Oh no. And it was just so sad.
I'll miss you too. Joe, remember, Blue's paw prints will be on the clues.
Don't do this to me,
Thanks again
Steve.
for all your help.
I think I have to mute that music. But it's so sad. Honestly, I can't take it. Steve leaves for college. I remember that airing. That was very sad. Right, so this one is by Acoustic Trench, who, I don't know what this instrument is, a kalimba, and they play music covers on it, and it's just super peaceful. They have a dog, I think it's Maple or whatever. Some of the most peaceful videos that you can find, so give it a watch. The dog is amazing as well. Wholesome, right? Wholesome! Wholesome videos are what carries the internet, otherwise it would die. Okay, this one. You've all seen the Simpson meme where Bart smashes a chair over Homer. This is another take on it. Watch this. So the take here on it is that in Spyro, my all-time favorite video game, Moneybags always steals gems from Spyro. He doesn't steal it, he just charges him. So he's always trying to coax money out of him, like, oh, in order to continue, you have to pay for a bridge. You have to pay me this. Oh, you want to learn to swim? He keeps getting gems, and at the end of every game, you get to, like, I don't know, punch Moneybags or whatever, and you get a bunch of gems back, so it's kind of nice. So this one I can't play the audio for, but when it first came out, I really liked it, and that's why it's on here. I'm sure you've seen it somewhere on Twitter or something. So this one is a blind soccer match. I'm pretty sure they have, like, some sort of screen in front of their eyes, so they're viewing the soccer match from above their heads, which is why they're so, like, not coordinated. Like, look at that. And the music doesn't help. Listen to this. It's Take On Me in Recorder. Alright, so this one is by It's a Small World. Remember when All-Star was the thing that was, like, shaking the internet up? Well, this is a cover for All-Star, played on 2 calculators. And it's kind of addicting to hear, because you hear all the button pushes, so yeah. If you want to see the whole video, check out the playlist. It's in there, and it's pretty great. Forehead. So this one's a small video about a girl who got a parking ticket, and this was her grandma's reaction.
Oh, spirit ticket! Oh, my spirit ticket! When? Just now? Oh, why? Oh, yeah.
Holy sh! Kind of wholesome, kind of funny. Mixture of both. You can kind of see the videos I like, right? This one is ETA 5 minutes to bedtime, boys. So it's like this, just a gaming video, and whoever is the narrator here is acting like they're in the game, right? Like they're acting like an actual soldier. Talking like it.
Engine 1 failure, engine 2 failure, I am steam flames!
You know, yeah. And so, towards the end of this video, the player stops and has to talk to his mom.
No, I only need 5 more minutes!
Because it's bedtime.
Have 5 more minutes, please!
This is my favorite part.
5 minutes, that's it, I promise! Alright, I just got intel from HQ, ETA 5 minutes to bedtime, boys, let's wrap it up!
5 minutes to bedtime, boys, let's go. So this video, I don't really know if I can show any of this because it's copyright and it's from a movie, but there's this film called Nacho Libre starring Jack Black where he's like a wrestler, and this is the final fight scene. So Jack Black gets like completely dominated. He's being choked out, right? And then the nun comes that he really likes and all the kids that he cares for. So he has this big like revelation, and it's kind of inspiring actually. If you look past the humor, it's actually like, I don't know, inspiring. To me it was. And then he wins. Yay, and now we can afford all these cool stuff for the kids. For the kids. So this is from Family Guy, and there's copyright all over it. They're playing Cotton Eye Joe for some reason. In the clip, they're trying to shove this sandwich through their door, right? And instead of turning it, they bust the door frame and the door to get the sandwich through. It's stupid, and I don't know why I like it so much, but I do. So this one is called When Your Mom Mistakes Your Crab for a Giant Spider. So in this video, this guy's mom trapped a spider under a bowl, or so she thought. It's actually his crab from his fish tank. So he's expecting like a giant spider because she thought it was super huge.
Mom, that's my crab.
Yes. Mom, that's my crab.
That's your crab. From your fish tank?
Oh my goodness. So yeah, he puts it back in the fish tank. And oh my goodness. Okay, so next video, Scrackatow. Now, I was thinking of making a video on this movie entirely because it's amazing how many people don't know what this movie is. So there was this movie made called Totally Awesome, and it's super hilarious and stupid, but it's almost like no one knows about it. It's not like a so bad it's good movie like The Room. It's a good movie, and it's funny, but no one knows about it. So there was this dance scene called the Scrackatow. Like, in the show, that dancing is forbidden, right? So this is a Scrackatow, right? Scrackatow. Oh. I think I'll just make a video on the movie itself. So this video, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have seen as well. Auto-tune dog, where a guy films his dog sort of whining and stuff and puts it through auto-tune. Wholesome. Yeah, so the things people come up with, auto-tuning their dog. Kind of a good idea. Okay, so this next video is Ricky Gervais talking about humor. This video is exactly my beliefs on humor and how I view things. Basically, you can joke about anything you want. There's no limits to jokes.
Stupid people treat jokes about bad things with the same fear and loathing as intelligent people treat the actual bad thing.
Just because you joke about something doesn't mean you support it. Boom.
It gets us over bad shit. If you can't joke about bad shit, there's no point joking about good shit.
Boom. Real talk. Thanks, Ricky. Next video. So this one is about a guy messing about with a watermelon. You'll see what he finds. So he cracks it open, and there's a bunch of Lego studs in it. So for those of you who don't actually understand this, in Lego video games, there are studs that you have to collect. They're like coins, and that's basically what it looks like, so.
Hi.
Oh. Whenever this one comes up, it's rather sad. I keep forgetting that it's in here. So there was this guy who, in Seattle last year, he stole an airplane, basically. But here's the thing, he wasn't a bad guy. Right? He was actually a normal person.
Hi, I'm Bieber Russell, and I'm a ground service agent. That means I lift a lot of bags. Like, a lot of bags.
Yeah, he had a YouTube channel, and one day he stole an airplane. He just wanted to do a barrel roll because he played video games. See, the orcas, he wanted to see the orcas that were born. He was a good guy. He just had one bad day. And he couldn't land the plane, so he had to, you know, like, destroy it safely. So he didn't want to harm anyone. Like, let's read some of these comments. In this era of anger and outrage where people lash out against society by f***ing up schools and concerts, one man just wanted to do a barrel roll. People are saying that he was just in a bad point in his life, right? And it's true. He was just a normal person. And I don't know, it's a sad story. If you want to look into it more, go ahead. Still gets me. But on a lighter note, right, there's a soundtrack to The Breakfast Machine from Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I can't play it because of copyright, but now this one is from VR Chat. I don't understand the reference, but it's still funny anyways.
Draw 3. I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck. And I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck.
So he keeps repeating that he summons Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from his deck throughout the video, and it's just really funny, like, oh my god.
You never never saw this coming. I summoned Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck.
VR chat is always fun, and you always get trolls and stuff, but I don't know, this one's just funny. I don't even understand the reference. It's just fun to watch. This one I can't play, but I think you know where this came from. If you don't, search it up and give it a play. It'll bring back some memories. Now this next one is related to the previous one. It is PewDiePie singing Despacito. So this one made the cut for this all-time favorites playlist because he actually did a pretty good job. Oh my god. So yeah, watch it all. I don't know if I can feature it all, right, because of copyright. But this one is Rick Runnin', The Curse of Oak Island, which is this show about treasure hunting or whatever. But this is an edit of him running. The song that's playing I can't play, copyright. But he was the hero because he saved the day by untangling a hose. If you watched Oak Island, you would get it. But this next one is Man vs. Toddler, where this guy competes with a toddler in random challenges, right? Man wins. So this is from 2009. So this video is really old, and this is what I would watch when I was really young. I remember this video specifically. I'm not too sure why, but every now and then I think about it, so I just was like, I'll just add it to the list because I might as well. Man wins. Oh my god. So yeah, that was a good video. Okay, so this next one is from a TV show called Parks and Recreation. Now this clip features Andy Dwyer, who is played by Chris Pratt. And there's this scene where everything is really serious because everyone's getting a scolding from the boss. And then all of a sudden, Andy shows up.
This department could use a little leadership.
Kamikaze!
And look how happy he is from that. That's why it makes the cut, because it's just so pure. Alright, so next up, I probably can't show because of copyright reasons. So here's a still image where Homer makes the cat drag the dog in and then says, well, look what the cat dragged in. And that's why I made the cut, because it's so stupid but well executed. Now video number 35 is Doomsday, the sitcom version. So this YouTube channel, Smaller Pictures, took like clips from this Doctor Who episode, arguably one of the most emotional scenes where these two characters get separated forever, and they added laugh tracks to it. So you know, laugh tracks from like sitcoms. It's everywhere at inappropriate times, but it actually makes the video completely different. The whole scene changes. So you'd like, watch this clip.
I love you.
It's so, it works. The scene still kills me though, like it's kind of sad. No.
Rose Tyler.
See, if you don't have the laughing, it's not funny. But with the laughing, you can't help but laugh. And it was well done. So I can't play this video because of copyright, but this person rapped a Dr. Seuss book, There's a Walk It in My Pocket, to the soundtrack of a Migos song or whatever, and it sounds like a rap. And it fits really nicely, and they did it really well. Like, everything rhymes because that's just the nature of Dr. Seuss, but I can't really do anything. Like, I can't play it because of copyright, so I'm sorry. Again, for all of these videos, the full versions, click down below in the description, you can watch them all. So last on the list, whenever I add more, we'll do a part 2, is the scream he makes is so funny. So let's give it a watch first, and then I'll explain. So you can hear the scream the guy on the roller coaster is making, right? So I don't know who made this, right? I don't know the actual people. It's the scream that made it to this playlist. So when I was younger, my brother would play this game called Thrillville all the time on his PSP. And when you would test out the coasters, there was this button that you can make the character scream. And so what he would always do, he loved to do this, is he would make the character scream when the roller coaster would go up. When the roller coaster would go up, right, the character was screaming the whole time. And, you know, you're just slowly going up. There's no need to scream. But it was always that intense scream that you hear in this video. And he would just do it the whole time. Even when there's not a scream necessary. That video is in the all-time favorite. And now we are done. My goodness, took 40 minutes to film this. I wonder how much I'm gonna cut it down to. Guys, I wasn't able to include all the videos, unfortunately, because of copyright reasons. So the ones that I missed, you can find in the playlist down below, as well as all the original creators to this video, because I like supporting people. I don't know. I like to give credit where credit is due, and obviously these videos are mine. But they are my all-time favorites across the internet. So that is it for this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like. And if you're new, subscribe, because we post a lot of good content here. Don't unsubscribe and fly on. I'll see you tomorrow. I actually have a lot of ideas, so better get to work. So that's one off the list.